I'm not going to lie. I understand. I get it. I really do get it. That's similar to how I started my most recent column for ClickZ, which was published on Friday, September 2nd, and today is Sunday, September 4, 2016, the day before Labor Day. Beautiful long holiday weekend. But that's how I started my most recent column, and it was all about 6 reasons direct marketers, 6 reasons why direct marketers should be swooning over social media. I'm not going to lie, I really do get it. I understand. Okay? And what I was talking about was the dyed-in-the-wool direct marketers out there who are on the fence, who are still skeptical and doubt some of the benefits and power and capabilities of social media. I understand, because I used to be one of them. I was a dyed-in-the-wool. I was a purist. I was a traditional direct marketer for many, many years, until I discovered social media in 2004. And I will say until I discovered internet marketing, digital marketing in general, probably 1999, 2000 or so, but especially when I discovered blogging in 2004. I was one of them. I was one of you, if you're a traditional direct marketer still not using social media. And when I discovered blogging in 2004, I didn't look back since and immersed myself in the social media world. And it's been somewhat of an uphill climb, convincing others, very challenging, convincing others about the benefits and the power and the efficacy of social media in general. So what I decided recently, and I've talked about this before, was to write this article. I've talked about this before in presentations, comparing direct marketing to social media. And I wanted to get specific and drill down and hope that it would be very helpful in terms of getting those who weren't on the fence to climb over the fence to the other side and integrate social media with their direct marketing, not at the exclusion of all these other traditional tactics and strategies, because ideally social media is not siloed. We have a seat at the table, and we have a big seat at the table. I hope, that's my goal. My goal is to get a bigger piece of the marketing spend pie, because if we do have a bigger, more commensurate piece of that pie, we're going to be even more effective, as will those who are all of a sudden using social media in tandem to complement their other marketing activities. Let's talk about those 6 ways, 6 reasons why direct marketers should be swooning over social media. One is creativity. The creativity is so much the same in terms of the creativity that is put into direct marketing, PR, etc. Words, pictures, ideas, contests, being clever, strategies, tactics, timing, segmentation, you name it. I mean, I've written nearly 30,000 tweets or so to this point for clients and myself, and each one of them I like to think of as an ad into it's in and of itself. And you know, because there's the copy, which is like a headline, especially think about it, a tweet, 140 characters or less. It's needs to be the perfect quintessential headline. It's often coupled with some image or an infographic, an offer, a call to action, a link that drives people back to a site. It's direct marketing, right there. Segmentation. You can surprisingly target your audience on social media, perhaps even better than you can using just email or direct mail, because Mark Zuckerberg and his Facebook friends, and on Twitter, Jack Dorsey and his friends, and all these other social channels, they have gotten a hold of so much data from users that they know whether you're coming and going, where you live, what your interests are, where you work, etc. So especially if you're paying to promote your content on social media channels, you can target really down to almost the names of people, the names of companies, so that these people are going to be very likely to see your social media content. So I have notes here. It actually is my article in full, as you can see here. I just have to refer to make sure I cover all 6 points equally. Offers in social media are what we as people using social media for business reasons want to put in front of our audience. So it might be an ebook, it might be a white paper, it might be a webinar, it might be driving them back to a landing page where you're going to capture email address, and then all of a sudden, someone from sales may give that person a call. But it is akin to traditional direct marketing, and again, I think even more powerful in that you can have great offers, put them in front of the right people at the right time, and optimize your chances. Put the odds in your favor that these people are going to respond favorably. So let's talk about timing. Timing on social media is key, but you can increase the chances of your content being seen and responded to by there's a number of ways. Number one, be very frequent in how many times you post content, how many times you share content, how many times you put yourself out there, whether it's on video, pictures, Instagram, wherever your audience is, make sure you're present and make sure you're frequently present. Very, very public, very visible on a constant, continuous, indefinite, long-term basis. But you can also use tools that will tell you when your audience is, tools and technologies to tell you when your audience is online most often and when they are responding to your social media content. So you can test and learn, and therefore going forward optimize your chances in the future for your content being even more successful. Have I talked about engagement yet? I don't think so. Engagement, 5 out of 6 reasons why direct marketers should be swooning over social media. So engagement is likes, retweets, shares, replies, conversation between the brand and its constituents. So that's where the rubber meets the road. That's what you want. You are basically fishing and you want someone to bite. And you fish where the fish are. So again, whether it's Twitter, Vine, Instagram, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, what haven't I mentioned, LinkedIn, wherever your audience is hanging is where you should be. And you should be educational and informative and helpful and engaging and entertaining and real, authentic, persuasive, immediate, meaning real-time marketing is so key. But the idea of social media, the engagement, is so similar to direct marketing. We used to say, and I'm sure they still say it in direct marketing, yes, I am walking in circles right now because the lighting's really good down here where the sun is behind the trees, and if I go any further that way, it might not be as ideal for you to see me talking. So the engagement, the timing, the two-way street thing. Direct marketing, we used to say, you need a response. That's what separates direct marketers, direct marketing from traditional marketing and advertising, which might be just branding or might be just be putting a billboard up or a radio or TV ad. But direct marketing, you had that two-way street, the offer, the phone call, you're talking to the potential customer, he or she is returning a coupon or an order form. That's at the two-way street. In offline or traditional, email, they're responding, they're going to a landing page maybe. That's the traditional two-way street outside of social media. But on social media, you're actually having a conversation, you're actually bonding, and you're actually ideally trying to be friends, if that's possible, with your customers. And it is possible. I mean, that's why there are people like me and my colleagues and others in the industry who do what I do. We use words and pictures and offers and creativity and segmentation, etc., to engage with our clients in our own constituencies so that they trust us, they like us, they respect us. Sally Fields, you like me, you like me. So when we have something for them, they're more likely to buy. When they're looking for something that we have to offer, you know, we're in the same ballpark, they're going to look at us before they look at the other guy, before they look at the competitors, because we've had that engagement with them. Let's get to the last point, 6 of the 6 reasons why direct marketers should be swooning over social media, and that is, drum roll, measurement in analytics. In direct marketing, geez, I was brought up as a copywriter, senior copywriter, associate creative director, senior creative director, but I was always writing and still do write. It's a big part of my job. I'm a content guy on the creative side, but back in the day, the analytics, the measurement was always, that was somebody else's job. They were specialists, and they still are in social media, but there's a big difference. Even creative people like me, we are immersed in the numbers. The devil is in the details. The details are the numbers, the response rates. So we constantly are looking at how many people like, retweet, share, click through, respond, comment, praise, best of all, order, with regard to our social media activities. That's so critical. And there's so many tools, and we can measure so much, from sentiment, you know, positive and negative, to how many people are following us, to, again, how many are actually engaging with us, and ultimately how many are buying from us and our clients. So measurement, it's off the charts, direct marketers, in social media, what you can do with regard to measurement and analysis. So I'm not saying all you direct marketers who are yet to be using social media, and I can't believe if that is the case in the year 2016, but I know it is the case. So I am not saying to you guys, don't not do what you're doing and switch over to social media and do social media only. I'm saying do both, and I'm saying give social media a seat at the table, ideally a head at the table, every once in a while a bigger piece of the marketing spend pie. Should you give social media, use us to complement you in terms of what you do and what we do. And remember, I've done it both now, and I think we are going to be even more successful in 2016 and beyond as marketers, using social media as a part of the marketing strategy, and have it all be one. Don't put us necessarily in a bucket. Don't silo us. We are all in this together. So that is my little story. The story was written on clickc.com on Friday, September 2nd. Published, you can see it there. And it is called 6 Reasons Why Direct Marketers Should Be Swooning Over Social Media. So that's enough for my talking today. 13 minutes and 16 seconds so far. Thank you for indulging me. If you listened this far, I owe you one. I'll buy you a drink, or buy you lunch, or buy you a cup of coffee. Your preference if you're nearby and we can connect. Because you listen to me go on, and I appreciate it. That's what I do for a living. I talk, I write, and I love doing it for clients. I can't tell you how much I love what I do for a living. Anyways, thank you. Have a great day. Have a great Labor Day tomorrow. This is Bob Cargill saying goodbye from the Assabet River National Wildlife Refuge on Sunday, September 4, 2016. Bye-bye.